Morning guys, Dave Canterbury at the Pathfinder School. Out here at the Pathfinder School property today to do another video on self-improvements that we're going to use for self-reliance out here. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to build a pullet pen, which is what we're going to use to put our larger pullet in. In this case it's going to be quail. It's going to be a mobile pen that we can move around so we can put it in different grassy areas so that they can feed free range as well as possible. We'll also supplement that with feed. So stay with us. We're going to get this pen built and show you how we do it. Okay, so the first thing is we got our material here. We got 10 2x4/8s, just regular 2x4s. We got some green chicken wire fencing here and a couple wheels. We got some nails and our tool bag here. Total cost of this project is going to be about $150, and we're going to walk you through it right now. Alright, so we know that our chicken wire that we're using is 3 feet wide. So that means that we want to use the 3-foot lengthwise down the cage. So these boards here that we're going to use in the middle need to be 3 foot. But if we add the 2x4s on the ends for 8 foot, then it's going to be wider than 3 foot. So we need to make this thing 3 inches shorter than 3 foot so that when we put our 2x4s on the end, it'll still be 3 feet. So 3 feet minus 3 inches is 33 inches. So we'll measure out on this board 33 inches. And we'll mark that 33 with a Y just like that, just like an arrow. And then we'll take and draw a line straight through that arrow. Now we want to make sure that we cut this off, but we want this exactly 3 feet, which means we need to cut on this side of the line. That's why I put that X there. This is my scrap. I need to cut on this side of the line to make sure that this board is exactly 3 feet long. And I'll need 4 of those. Okay, once we get our main frame structure built with our 3-foot uprights in between a 3x8 frame, we're going to roll out our nylon chicken wire that we're using here. Make sure we've got everything the correct width, the correct length. Make sure everything fits okay. And then we're going to get a hand hammering staple gun and start putting 3/8-inch staples down through this wire to wrap this cage up so that we've got it completely closed in on 3 sides. Once you get your wire stretched out correctly and you get everything where you want it, these hand hammering staple guns make the job very quick and very easy. What's important is that you make sure when you're using this type of nylon netting or any type of netting material that you stretch it out tight and get everything evened up. Do both ends first and get it good and square, and then go down and tack in all your sides, and it'll make a nice neat job for you, and it makes it very, very quick and easy to make a cage in no time at all once you get the frame built. Okay, so here's our pin for our larger pullets. You can see the door on the side there. We're going to mount the wheels to the bottom so it's mobile. We've got to get some bigger spikes to put in those wheels to use for axles. We've got our birds in there, our quail, some dried grass for them. We've got a feed tray in there as well as a water dish. And it's meshed on the bottom so we can pick this thing up and move it around to different locations, and the grass will stick up through there to give them some free range grazing as well on bugs and grass as well as what we feed them. So this is just our second project here in self-reliance at the Pathfinder School. And like I said, this pin is 3 foot wide, 8 feet long, 3 feet high. The cost of this project was about $150. And we've got 13 quail in there, 2 males, the rest are females, and we have let the majority of what was left other than that when we had 1 die, and we let the rest of them go into the wild. When these get bigger, we'll put them into a full flight pen, and we'll move another set of pullets in here that we're supposed to get next week.